Hey guys, before we start off, you're probably wondering, what is an abortion? Well, an abortion is a procedure to get rid of a pregnancy. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I get an abortion? And how does it happen? Well, an abortion can be done either medically or by procedure. The procedure causes you to remove the pregnancy from the uterus. And well, the medication abortion is basically using either pills or a certain prescribed medicine to get rid of the baby.
Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Mr. All.
And I'm Mr. Eichhoff.
Today's video is limited edition. Not only is it the only good video we made in the past 10 years of teaching,
But today our discussion is about abortion rights in the United States.
and we probably know what you're thinking. Why should we care? So what? It's just two guys yapping about abortion rights.
But don't worry, we have wives. Before we start this video, here are some interviews with people and their opinions on abortion rights.
Welcome back to Woodville High School Interviews. Today we're here with...
Jordan.
Okay, what are your opinions on abortion rights? Legal or illegal?
I think it should be legal.
Illegal?
Legal.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
I feel like it's up to the person, because they're kind of giving birth. So.
Who are we here with?
Advice?
What are your opinions on abortion rights? Legal or illegal?
I really don't care,
Why?
because I don't know much about abortions.
Who's this?
Henry,
What are your opinions on abortion rights?
I don't like them at all.
Why is that?
Because they're like wrong, like you're killing babies.
With.
Yassine.
What are your opinions on abortion rights? Legal or illegal?
I don't really favor them, to be honest.
Why is that?
Because I feel like if you didn't, the only reason you would be doing abortion is because you didn't want a baby, and if you didn't want a baby, you really shouldn't have been doing the thing that would have caused it in the first place.
Now, I'm gonna ask you a question. What if that girl was raped?
I mean, if she was, then yeah, I could see.
Dune, what are your opinions on abortion rights?
What is abortion?
In the U.S., abortion has been legal since the landmark Supreme Court case Roe v. Wade in 1973. However, the issue remains with debates centered around questions of ethics, morality, and women's rights.
Indeed, the debate over abortion's rights is multifaceted and complex. It intersects with many social, cultural, and political factors that shape people's perspectives and beliefs.
Now we will show an interview with an advocate and a healthcare provider.
From my perspective as a reproductive rights advocate, the basis of the issue lies in the fundamental right to bodily autonomy. From everyone should have their own right to make decisions about their own bodies without government interference.
While I respect that viewpoint as a healthcare provider, I have encountered individuals who have moral and ethical objections to abortion. For them, the preservation of life is paramount, and they believe that abortion constitutes the taking of a human life.
As we see, the debate over abortion rights is deeply rooted in differing values, beliefs, and experiences.
Why do we even argue about abortion rights? I don't even care.
Funny you say that. Well, abortion has been a huge topic in the U.S. and even all over the world, starting from the late 1700s.
You may not care about abortion rights or even understand why they matter, but that's why we are here to help you get an understanding.
Abortions first started in the late 1700s and early 1800s, but they were just herbs, medicine, and during those times, surgery was very rare.
Then, in 1847, doctors banded together to form the AMA. It became the male-dominated authority on medical practices. The AMA scrutinized reproductive healthcare workers like midwives and nurses, and the obstetric services they provided were phased out.
The backlash kicked off a century of criminalization, which was ended by Roe v. Wade in 1973, which is still very popular to this day. Restricting abortions became very normal by the 1880s, when all states decided to restrict abortions.
By 1910, abortions was not only restricted, but illegal.
Wow, that was so much information.
Well, you said you don't know why we argue about it.
Yeah, and guess what? We still have so much to cover.
Woo! To start off, here is a graph showcasing the amount of abortions we have had in the previous years in the United States.
As you can see, in 2017, we had the least amount of abortions, with about 600,000.
And in 2012, we had the most abortions with almost 700,000 abortions.
Now we're back in our favorite room. So now, let's talk about deaths.
Don't be so happy about that. So, Women who wanted abortions obviously couldn't because it wasn't legal, so they were sent to underground, which resulted in an extremely high death toll. In 1930, abortions was listed as the official cause of death for almost 2,700 women. Early, 1/5, also known as 18% of maternal deaths recorded in that year.
In 1962, thousands of pregnant women took a drug called thalidomide to ease pregnancy symptoms. The problem was found to cause severe birth defects. In 1962, a pregnant TV host ingested thalidomide and could now obtain a legal abortion in the United States. The media tracked her journey to get an abortion in Sweden, and 52% of all Americans supported her. The thalidomide fallout brought greater support for abortion law reform.
Did you know that in 1966, 9 well-respected doctors were sued in California for performing abortions on women who had been exposed to rubella, a disease known to cause birth defects? This resulted in California amending its prohibition on abortion to allow hospital committees to approve requests for abortion.
What? I'm helping teach this and I didn't even know that. Oops. Well, the National Association for the Repeal of Abortion Rights, known as NARAL, was established in Chicago at the first national conference on abortion laws. NARAL was the first national group created to campaign for the legalization of abortion, making the start of direct action to repel abortion bans.
What's a uterus?
I don't think about women's health care. It doesn't matter.
Don't get an abortion, just go with the flow.
These comments highlight the ignorance and the lack of understanding that still exists around women's reproductive rights.
Exactly. It's crucial to educate ourselves and other about the complexities of abortion rights and why they matter.
Throughout history, the fight for abortion rights has been a long and tough struggle. From the early battles for reproductive freedom to the landmark Supreme Court decision in Roe v. Wade, activists have tirelessly campaigned for the right to have safe and legal abortions.
Here's an interview of experts and activists talking about the recent legislative changes and their impact on abortion rights.
The recent wave of restrictive abortion laws passed in several states represents a significant threat to women's reproductive rights. These laws not only limit access to abortion, but also harmful stigmas and stereotypes.
It's more important than ever for people to speak out and advocate for abortion rights. We must stand together to protect the rights and autonomy of all individuals regardless of gender.
As we dive deeper into the exploration of abortion rights, it's crucial to understand how the conversation has evolved in the recent years.
Absolutely. In the last 5 years alone, we've seen significant changes in the legal and political landscape surrounding abortion rights.
However, the fight for abortion rights has intensified in recent years, with several states passing restrictive laws aimed at limiting access to abortion services.
Here's an interview of experts and activists talking about the recent legislative changes and their impact on abortion rights.
In states like Alabama, Georgia, and Ohio, we have witnessed a wave of restrictive abortion laws that severely limit access to abortion services. These laws not only infringe upon women's reproductive rights, but also endanger their health and well-being.
It's alarming to see politicians playing politics with women's lives. We can't allow these laws to stand. We must continue to fight for reproductive freedom and bodily autonomy for everyone.
In response to these restrictive laws, grassroots organizations and activists mobilized to defend abortion rights through many means like legal challenges, lobbying efforts, and public awareness campaigns. These advocates work tirelessly to raise awareness about the importance of reproductive freedom and mobilize support for pro-choice policies.
Additionally, the COVID-19 pandemic presented new challenges for abortion access in the U.S.
That's right. During the pandemic, several states attempted to restrict access to abortion services under the guise of public health measures. Here's an interview with healthcare providers and advocates discussing the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on abortions.
The pandemic exacerbated by existing barriers to abortion access, particularly for people in rural and underserved communities. Many states imposed temporary bans or restrictions on elective medical procedures, including abortions, which limited access to essential healthcare services.
It's essential that we recognize abortion as an essential healthcare service and ensure that people can access safe and legal abortion care.
The fight for abortion rights is not just about legality, but it's also about access.
That's right. Even in states where abortion remains legal, access to care can be limited due to financial barriers, lack of healthcare providers, and other challenges.
Abortion rights matter in the U.S. because they're fundamental to ensuring autonomy and reproductive freedom for all individuals.
Indeed, protecting abortion rights is about ensuring that everyone has the right to make decisions about their own body and future, free from government interference.
You know, I never really much about it before, but hearing all this, I realized that abortion rights are a crucial aspect of someone's freedom and bodily autonomy. It's about respecting people's choices and ensuring equality for all.
Well, folks, that's about wrapping it up for today. We hope this discussion shed some light on the importance of abortion rights in the U.S.
Absolutely. And remember, it's essential to stay informed and engaged on issues that affect our rights and freedom.
Thanks for joining us, and until next time,
take care and stay curious. Oh, hey. Hey, okay, that's
no. Oh, yeah.
Stigmas and stereotypes. I thought that said Sigma.
It's essential that we recognize abortion as an essential health. Blah blah blah. Chris.
1, 2.
No, in your head. 1. Abortions first started in the late and early 1800s, but 3, 2, 1. The backlash. Oh my gosh! 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, Mr.
Shut up. Cuteness all alone.